Facing deportation after being in the U.S. for 3 decades.
The Frederick County man was detained by ICE after going to court on a traffic offense. His family is trying to navigate the complicated immigration system to get him released.
As News 4's Darcy Spencer reports, the family is worried but still hopeful he'll be able to come home.
Alexi Canas came to the United States from El Salvador 30 years ago. He has 8 children from 8 to 22 years old and has a home improvement business. He was living the American dream until about a month ago when he was detained by ICE. Diana Canas is his oldest daughter.
I'm having faith that it will be okay, but at the same time, I'm honestly really terrified. My family is terrified.
His Frederick County family has not seen him since March 10th when he went to court for driving on a suspended license. He's now being held by ICE in Mississippi, facing deportation. An immigration judge called him a danger to the community and denied him bond.
That's the greatest fear that we have. If he does end up getting deported, we don't know what we're going to do.
Canas confirms her dad was given a 2-day jail sentence, and when he was released, he was detained by ICE. The Frederick County Sheriff's Office has a 287G program where some officers are trained and cooperate with ICE. Canas was flagged through that process. Frederick County Sheriff Charles Jenkins says Canas was in the country illegally and made no effort to get legal status.
It's going to be hard, strict enforcement. ICE has said that, the president has said that, and unfortunately, I guess you would categorize this as collateral damage.
Jenkins defended the 287G program that led to his detention.
When you think about the person, you think about the family, sure, you feel bad, there's heartache that goes with it. I feel sad for him, but again, I got to think of what's best for this country, what's best for Americans.
The family acknowledges he should not have been driving on a suspended license. That was a mistake, but they never thought it would lead to him being deported from the United States, where he's lived for 3 decades. An online case search shows Canas has received dozens of traffic tickets over the years, but the family says Canas has no violent criminal record and works hard to provide for his family. They've been able to talk to him on the phone, and he helps them with his business.
I'm also really proud of my dad that even in this bad situation that he's still willing to kind of keep his business running so that we have food on our table and a roof over our head as well.
The Trump administration said it planned to crack down on illegal immigration and go after violent criminals and gang members. Canas' family doesn't understand why he was targeted.
Well, this is what I've been always talking about people who come to America and they have been very much complacent. They don't care. So they go about, they do all kind of things, spending many days, weeks, months, and years in this country and fail to go ahead and apply to become a permanent resident and also to become a citizen of this country. Why is it? Many people will say if a person is illegal, how did they able to get a social security number? How did they able to get a driver's license? Well, I would figure more than less. In their early days of arriving in the country, if they travel on a plane to here, or if they ever come through the border, they already have a valid ID, like their passports, and they would be able to get a driver's license. How did they get a social security number? Well, that one I don't know. This man, he have a business, right? Years in this country and still illegal. As you can see, he have numerous tickets that he have received over the past years. So it clearly shows he's a very reckless driver on the streets, right? And he have a suspended license. He was driving on it. That's when he get arrested. He get a 2 days jail time. And right after the 2 days finish, then ICE was there to receive him. Now they have him locked up, have him in a detention center to be deported back to his country. He started a business here. So clearly, it is not that he couldn't find the money to get a lawyer and to pay his immigration fee, etc., to become a permanent resident. His youngest child is 8 years old. The eldest one is 22 years old. Now, if it was a case where he have any problem doing it for himself, then as soon as his child become an adult, that child could have filed for him. But they didn't. And these are the things I talk about. There are a lot of people who come to this country and because there's not an immigration running after them up and down the street, so they get complacent. They don't care about getting legal documents. Maybe they just want to work and don't pay any taxes, so they keep working underneath the table. benefiting from the country in every way there is, but unable to pay taxes, right? So that's the thing, what it seems many of them doing. And one would say, for him to be deported, leave his family, all his 8 children, it is not nice. Well, it will be a sad situation for many people based upon their circumstances. But by the end of the day, remember there are laws that govern each and every country. So if you're going to be pitiful of one person, then before you know it, you're going to be pitiful of many more. And what are you doing? You're not upholding the law, right? So you cannot, we will feel sorry for them, but by the end of the day, the law still stands. So if you are illegal and you are to be deported, then that's just how it is. And as you can see, many of them, they don't care, right? So they just go ahead, do all kind of crazy stuff, and that's just it. So if you have so many outstanding tickets that you have received over the years, clearly he's not a good road user, right? And he's been driving under influence, and that's what causes him to be in the position that he's in. And these are the things. A lot of people come to America. It's like when you go to some other countries, maybe like the Cayman Island, in England, their immigration will be out daily looking for illegal immigrants, etc. In America, you don't have that. So a lot of people, when they arrive in this country, after a month or two or maybe 6 months, they get complacent. They feel at home. So they can go wherever, however, whenever, and there is no problem. But they forget to look about their status. And when time like this come, everyone is going to feel sorry for them. But they are the one who caused it on themselves. And how can we feel sorry for a person who spent 30 years in this country and still illegal? Clearly, they didn't make use of their time, and if they have to go home, then they have to go. It may sound that way, but remember, there are laws that govern every country. Every land, there are laws. And people have to obey the law and follow the law. Maybe one of his child now have to take over the business, or maybe his wife. Right? There is no one that was there to say, get this in order. And maybe if you check the ratio, maybe his wife is illegal as well. So that's just it. And as I always say, people become very complacent and careless in this country and never secure their status in this country. And by time like this, they will cry and ask for mercy. But they had more than enough time to get it done. So that is just it. Well, I'm going to leave it right here for now. If you make it this far in the video, please give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and you will see what else we'll be coming with. May God bless you all. Have yourself a wonderful day, evening, wherever you are. And as we'd always say, if it ain't green, it ain't we. Yes, sir.